Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Okay, I just need to make sure I reset myself and position myself correctly. Okay, I think we're good. So, I thought we were going to be done with the second case right away. I was really wrong. I was pretty wrong about that. And so we have to do another day of investigation, and, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. Because usually with the second case, it would just be, what, one day of investigation, and that would be it. And now I have to do another one because the client is now facing charges of murder instead of charges of larceny. So, I mean, the title is what it says it is. Because I don't know any other case in the series that involves having to deal with both larceny and murder. October 13th, 3:02 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. If I could just get this done and over with, let's see. We already met Mr. Coffee Boy the first time around, but then we still have to deal with... We still have to contend with... I'm guessing another day in court, though. Which is expected because we're mostly dealing with murder cases, so... I spoke too soon when I said that there's no murder this time. So... Also, why is my body shifted when it should not be? That looked very uncomfortable. Anyways. So, October 13th, 3:02 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices.
I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. There's something kind of sus, though, about one of the pieces of evidence. It's pretty apparent right off the bat. So according to the blackmail letter, it says, if you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50,000 US dollars. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I know from what we know here, from what we gather, Mask to Mask is known as a thief, but we haven't read on any case file information where the thief is known to, what is it, steal a specific red jewel. The only other person I know who has some kind of red jewelry is Luke Atme, and he was charged for larceny. But there's more to there has to be more to the story than that.
No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one proof that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
No. How about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Crane Village for a little bit, if that's alright.
Oh, thank goodness, so we don't have to voice Pearl all the time.
Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Ooh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you to spend some special quality time together full of love and happiness.
Pearl is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Well, hopefully we could make do without the urn in the meantime.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
Sorry, Pearls, there's always going to be some kind of fighting. There's always going to be some kind of fighting in this day and age. She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
I don't think we need to speak to Maya about anything, so... Let's see here. So we're pretty open as to where we should go. This should be Atme Detective Agency. Let's see if we can find anything else that's sus here. October 13th, Atme Detective Agency. Whoa. This place is literally crawling with coppers.
Oh, what did you expect? Now that they know you was actually Mask to Mask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart, even though this looks sparkly clean because... This place looks sparkly clean because, well, they couldn't even bother making it look like a ruin by redrawing this scene, repixelizing this scene. Yeah, I just noticed. Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen.
Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
But wasn't he in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust that Maya. Unless our titular characters say that there's something suspicious in the background, I wouldn't say there's anything in this guy's place. Well, last time we found a bag that we actually proved this nut job to be a suspect in. Oh, let me just take care of this thing first. And speaking of taking care of, let me also go ahead and get the next Stream Raiders battle started, I suppose. I'll just put a rogue here. Yeah, I mean, the beginning bits weren't exactly much. It was just mainly a bunch of exposition, Kaiser Dude. A bunch of exposition and the introduction of Coffee Dude. What are we dealing with? A bunch of orcs? Yeah, a bunch of orcs. Anyways, let's just move away from here for now, and let's go ahead and go to the next possible place. Maybe Desiree knows something more about the letter. Because the thing is here... even if this was found in the hideout, a so quote-unquote hideout, what's to say that this letter is actually supposedly directed to Mask himself? Also, I still can't stand that stupid plushie in the back. October 13, Mask's hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Miss Delight.
All I want to do is help my dear Ronnie.
This boy's really lucky to have a gorgeous wife as her. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Isn't that a bit much to say, Maya?
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
I could believe that. He seems just way too innocent to be that kind of a dude to have some kind of motive. Unless, of course, we're dealing with the last person from the last game. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Delay had such a vulnerable side. Oh my god. I'm just currently drinking some vinegar tea right now. Fruit vinegar tea. It gives me the kick of caffeine, and vinegar, some fruit vinegar, of course, especially apple cider vinegar, can really give some benefits. Ooh, has that bitterness and that tang. Anyways, let's talk about KB security.
Miss Delight, do you know about KB security? Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today...
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard, amigo.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
I have a feeling we're going to talk to a specific person about this. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? You do have airplane goggles like Amelia Earhart.
Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Miss Delight told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, Ikazoo, let's head over there right away, Nick.
What about Ron?
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him.
Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Huh. The very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
I mean, there's the idea of opposites attract. There's at least, I know, there's at least like one person in my life that I know who goes by that, in which that they and the other person are complete opposite personalities, but they still work out together somehow. Don't ask me how that works, it's just that in some relationships, sometimes opposites attract, sometimes different personalities just meld together instead of having the same personality and common stuff. So in this day and age of relationships, you literally never know sometimes. Did somebody ping me on Discord? Oh no, it's just a notification for somebody that I follow. That's all good. All good.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you?
Oh, that sounds like BS, honest. Love at first sight. If anything, well, I mean, this isn't just heterosexual people alone, but a lot of people tend to have the quote-unquote love at first sight thing. It's easy to get physically attracted to somebody, but the thing is, though, it's very difficult, like, if you get to know the physically attractive person and they just don't vibe with you, you're gonna have a hard time vibing with them. That's just how things work as a human being. Yeesh.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives in. I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces.
Bruh.
This is a very rare occasion. This is very rare. I'd never... No person in their life would ever tell me that they fell in love with someone who rescued them by just screaming at the protesters. I mean, not the protesters, the perpetrators. I don't know why I said the wrong P word. Ugh. Then again, I could have said a different P word. Anyways.
Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale.
Although, to be fair, he's not in the wrong to scream, because if someone hears a loud noise, it's easy for people to hear loud noises and come rushing towards the source of a loud noise. So, they would have been busted right off the bat if somebody came over because of the dude's loud noise. The high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Oh yeah, duh, it's a loud noise. Why do you think there's like alert... They literally make alert pages nowadays where you literally can like press the button or pull on the string or however you do it on a keychain to make a really loud noise to alert people in the area if you're in danger.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Well,
I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must be thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did she go to Detective Atmy's office anyway?
Yeah, she didn't explain that.
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously the real masked mask is now my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atmy knew more about Mask to Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then, you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, the East Detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. I wouldn't call this apartment of y'all's a hideout either. Like, what the heck is all this? What the heck is all this garbage? Sometimes some of the chip tunes in this game are really a bop.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that back there yesterday too.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
Let's go ahead and make our way to the detention center now. I'm sure our client would want to speak with us. October 13th, detention center visitors room. I already told you it's not me.
A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
Oh, I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
They went out to dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him.
Hold on a second. Hold your horses.
Do you know about this?
Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses into other people's business.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed.
Ah, I know what that is. That's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one.
It's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore.
So this is Mask to Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of house he lives in.
Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like this house.
You're so funny sometimes, Nicky boy. But if I was a famous thief, I'd live in a great big gorgeous mansion.
I'll be sure to tell that to your husband.
I don't like this man one bit. He's had it in it for my Ronnie from the very beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie's coming under suspicion of committing murder.
Plus, he lobbed a coffee grenade at me.
You look pretty silly wearing that mug on your head like a birthday hat. Ooh, I know. We could get him back tomorrow by returning fire with a milk grenade.
Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet.
He's got some issues, doesn't he?
Huh?
Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale, too, actually. He's pretty sad where the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines.
What's even more sad is said man probably believes in those like they're his lifelines.
Looks like he blew it again, huh?
Oh yeah.
As long as I got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy.
Ooh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy.
Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think, Nick?
I'll never forgive this man. He tried to pin his own crimes on my Ronnie.
I don't blame you.
All criminals are the same. They're nothing but filthy, sneaky liars. I hate their guts.
Okay, I think I get it. And I think I can see why Ron didn't tell her how he was earning that money.
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it?
Well, not very often, I admit. But I'll never forget the first time we met as long as I live.
It must be nice to have such a fond memory like that.
Oh, this girl. I saw her slap Nicky Boy right across the face.
Yeah, she did. Of all the ways she could remember pearls by, why?
She's such a little cutie. If you could bring her by, I'd love to meet her.
Sure, of course.
Great. I could just tell I'm in for a reprise of the 100 hand slap.
That's really amazing. A master at your age.
Oh no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master.
Oh, I see. So what exactly is she the master of anyway?
Well, you see, it's a...
Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, she'll laugh.
Ouch, that hurt.
So, Nicky Boy, you're a lawyer, huh?
Well, yeah.
How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting.
Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting at times.
Ooh, I just love a good thrill. Nicky Boy, it sounds like you have it so nice.
This is starting to get awkward. Oh, let's go to the CEO's office. Let's see if we could find anything here. There's got to be a clue or something in this place. KB Security CEO's office. Oh, before we do that, though. Not much time till the next Stream Raiders battle, about 10-ish minutes or so. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, so what do we have here in the office? We have a safe that looks like it has a bunch of photos thrown about. We have a red button. We have a painting. I don't know anything else that looks kind of sus. Everything else looks kind of sus to me. Hey, Leon, thank you for the epic Nightmare Barbarian. That's appreciated. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look so thick, just like you expect in the CEO's office.
You could say they look,
Extra thick!
What has that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Well, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho ho ho. Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway, the point is I can tell you when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes, I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Well, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now, this little love fest is over. Maybe we can start investigating.
This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean... the victim was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she? Check out this big, thick... Does somebody say thick
Extra thick.
binder here?
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Huh.
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed info about his methods in the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick. Look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, 100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole.
So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know. The number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Okay, good find, me. Good find. Check out this big... Oh, we already read that. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
Frick, between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading, if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something. Wow, look at that view train photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise?
Either this guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days.
This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Would be able to cover some really expensive importation scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Eek!
What about this big red button? What the heck does this do?
Ooh, there's a button here. Let's see. What the heck does this button do?
Hey, cut it out! Don't press that!
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could just jump like that.
Where's that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right here on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Ooh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know.
Huh, I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. I think I've examined enough of the, wait, hold on. I feel like people are very picky about point-and-click adventure games. They don't... It doesn't grab people's attention enough, just like the old days. Maybe because if you were a kid, you'd be very curious at pointing and clicking on a bunch of things. But I guess the more you, the older you get, the less likely that it will grab your attention.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh?
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a big good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. The white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard.
Maybe you can start by getting the man's name right. Did we examine the safe, actually?
Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former security chief, Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief?
Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
So, what happened to Mask to Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
Ah, no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Atme was always around when a ceiling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. You're right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Amenon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Okay, so let me go ahead and get the next Stream Raider battle started before we ask him about the prosecutor person, Godot, dude. I don't know if we could do it with 9 units with Rohan and Leon, but let's find out and see if that will happen. Guess we'll go ahead and debuff these dudes for now. We might have to restart this one though. Rip that one bomber, though. Well, actually, rip all of Rohan's team. Hey, what do you know? Leon gets the money as he wished for, and Rohan gets the Centurion. Alright, that's pretty fair. At least this level is going to be pretty easy.
Hi, how are you?
Well, you've earned it, Leon, so you get the money. Balloon busters. Actually, I think we could do a balloon buster on this level. Question is, where am I sending the balloon buster to? Alright. I guess we'll see if we can get more troops here in this one. It is an easy level. So hopefully we'll be fine.
Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used her own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh?
Just like Patrick's imagination?
Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
It's true, according to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me
A maverick that gives me should have there should be an S at the end.
It gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That dope guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Alright, let's make a move out. To the security room! Wait a minute, why does this place look kind of familiar? Also, I'm hearing horns. Ooh, 9 potions! That is lovely. Oh, I can use a Berserker 1 minute, actually. Pox. October 13th, KB Security Guard Office. Wow, this is really something else. It kind of looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, especially for a GBA game ported to the DS, and that can also be ported to PC now, in HD.
Oh, for a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB Security Guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? Ugh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you, too.
Hi, Larry.
Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And then walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date, it's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Oh, really? Machide, not this guy.
Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here's a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That was then and this is now. Let's take a look around here first, though. Knowing my point-and-click adventure skills. Something is written on this poster in fine print.
Ooh, a guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says.
Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command.
It's signed Wendy Oldbeck, head supervisor.
Oh, she's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her, and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Good for him. Well, at least today's Stream Raiders mission was pretty easy. Sorry, I'm just bopping to chiptunes right now. I'm a person who kind of digs old school like chiptune music. If it really is a bop. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Do you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right? That's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Hey, Larry. That's your jacket, isn't it? That's right.
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do, got it, Greenhorn?
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspension kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh?
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason. If it's one of those levers where you literally have to grab it and just push your whole body weight on top of it, then I guess the jacket's Gucci. What about this tech, though?
Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they?
Did you say, Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy.
How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Ooh, look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No, Piggy. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls can run this place better.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
He can't talk about the button? He can't talk about the CEO? Okay, it's pretty clear he doesn't want to talk about anything. Okay, tell us about this good info. So what's this good info you were talking about, Barry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. You want some bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? You talk to Maya?
Larry, tell us already. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some class. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes. So tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLay was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I've looked into his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLay was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. How old is Larry again? He's 25. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Some days I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh,
If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
what teams?
The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. Imagine Loki becoming a security guard. I mean, it shouldn't be too shabby. When I used to work at when I used to work at the cinema, I had a coworker who's worked as a security guard before. Maybe he went back to his old job or something. Because I haven't seen him after some time. I never know. You never know in this day and age. But in any case, people's lives have been greatly affected by the pandemic. Even for the work life, too. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Cut me some slack, buddy. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me, Nick. That's not fair. Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility, or...
Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right? Don't tell me. You son of a frickin' taint. God damn it, Larry. Oh no, I knew something like this smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then, this is now, okay? It looks like I'm going to have to break his Cyclops after all. Yikes, he has Cyclops. I have to break them. Actually, let's see if we can talk to Gumshoe again.
This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Masked Mask.
But he got away anyway, huh?
That guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately.
Detective Gumshoe, about this right here.
Sorry, it's hard to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain.
I can see your eyes and ears, but the jury is still out on the brain thing.
Hey Nick, if you have something to say, just come out and say it. So about this.
Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya.
What's wrong?
We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Might get mad at us.
So, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
Oh, that's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. I really want you to show it to me.
About this blackmail letter.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at Cape Security, right? So what was it that made him quit?
Hey Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
I needed to sneeze, because apparently I'm allergic to lengthy investigations. And again, that's how investigations go. They'd just be lengthy, folks. Otherwise, how's everybody else doing? How is everybody's Sunday going? I was reading some more reviews on the Mortal Kombat movie after watching it last night and finished binge watching TV with peeps. I can understand how there's people who are mad at it. But I'm willing to give the movie series a bit more of a chance, since it's going to be, I guess, Since it's going to have more movies that will tell more of the story, and they should be able to include more elements of the original story and the original games into the movies going forward. Also, I need to work on those new channel points rewards for everybody here.
I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, all right.
This is proof that Ron This is proof that Ron Delight was here at the crime scene when the murder happened.
His wallet and this key card, huh?
I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more info about those two things. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Kane Buller, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
The guy's a real puzzle, if you ask me. Maybe I should be asking you, do you know anything about him?
Why would I know something?
Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today.
It's Mr. Godot that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around.
Exactly. You'd think I'd remember someone like him.
I'd still say the whole thing's a bit sus.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, what about this person?
Hey, thank you for the host, Kiva.
I always knew there was something sus about this person. And I was right. It turned out that Damask was really that ace detective in disguise.
You really thought that?
Huh? Of course, it's the stone cold truth. Sooner or later, a guy like that always shows his true colors.
Yeah, well, I think we saw a little too much of his colors today.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is, I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be.
Oh, really? Like what part?
Like the color of my coat.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, but what about what's inside the coat?
I kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy.
Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully.
But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face?
Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone.
You're such a familiar face to me, you know? And now that I think about it, you're the real victim in this case, right? For some strange reason, it's hard to think of you as a victim, pal.
You're darn right I'm the victim. That was her most precious treasure.
You know, pal, I think I know why I can't think of you as a victim ever. Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was...
Oh, he already said that. Alright, let's talk about the victim. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KP Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh, and?
And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Oh boy, ain't that the fat truth. That's always the extra fat truth around here. And let me also go ahead and... I think I dropped a food crumb. Let me also go ahead and give Kiba a quick shout out. I should actually fix in the clips shout out too to make that work somehow for however it will work with.
Cowabunga.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Let's check the main exhibition hall now. I am running. Why does caffeine have to suck out moisture? Like, why can't it be, like, beneficial besides giving you energy? Well, to be fair, I guess the composition of coffee is a bit healthier. But then again, you can't turn down green tea either. But caffeine still draws out moisture. Oh, thank you for the Epic Nightmare Barbarian, Leon. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall.
Ooh, the Treasures of Crane exhibit is all ruined now.
Maya.
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I could cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it?
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Mask to Mask's Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa. Whoa! That's brilliant, Nick. We could clean it up and be filthy rich. Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Let's see if there's anything different about the basement. October 13th, Lord Lee Taylor Basement Warehouse.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Ms. Andrews. What'd you still hang around down here for?
So, how's it going? What about the secret urn?
The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already.
What do you mean? Oh, that.
Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found?
Yeah. It was brought in during the trial today.
Oh, wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask to Mask's wife that found it.
Well, anyway, I'm so relieved.
Oh my god, she's really cute when she smiles. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark.
I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along.
It looks that way right now.
It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures.
Don't blame yourself, you were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired the detective at me again?
About 20 days ago.
When was it that the calling card arrived?
That was about 10 days ago.
So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Atomy must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so.
What? So Mask to Mask murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yeah, but I thought they was here stealing the urn at the time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already and defeat the Huns.
On the night of the theft?
Did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atomy?
No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I had never even caught a glimpse of him.
He claims that's the way he always operates.
That's just what he says, so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Mask to Mask pretty well.
I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back.
Yeah, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
Oh, you son of a biscuit. Cyclops.
What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Apparently so, Black Lotus, apparently so. I guess I thought we could still interview our client. I guess we can't be able to yet. Holy shoot. Alright, let's take care of the Stream Raiders battle in the meantime before we keep on investigating. Like your typical point-and-click adventurer. Eight units this time, but this is an easy level, so we got this. We got this, folks. We got Alt, Karan, Rohan, and Leon here with the troops. Hopefully everybody can deal the damage they need possible. And let's get it going. Let's see what happens this time. Hey, what do you know? Leon still gets the money and Rohan gets the scrolls. GG's. Well, at least you need the money anyways, Leon. We'll take it. Alright, the Goblin Throne is the last level of this map. So, it's time to put down some troops, folks. Let's see what troops we're gonna do this time. I think I should bring my War Beast this time. I have a 3. I have a... Yeah, I could use my War Beast here. Maybe I could use my War Beast? Yeah, you know what? Let's bring the War Beast. Oh wait, hold on. The Goblin Lord is a ranged unit. I shouldn't bring the War Beast. Let's go ahead and put in a Centurion up front. Alright, anybody who wants to place down their troops can place down some troops. People, I just don't have enough homies who play Stream Raiders. Hey, thank you for the epic artillery, Kiba. That's always appreciated. Like, you can play it in your browser if you don't have the software for it. Okay, so we have 2 Cyclocks we need to break. Lovely. Does the software use less memory? That's a very good question. I wouldn't know myself, actually. An expert would probably know. Yo, what's up, Zoe? Alright, my dude. Let's see if we can break your locks. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Huh? Of course. Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Ms. Delight?
That was that. This is this.
Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night, too?
Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what. I'll even bet you $1.
$1? Wow. Now that's confidence.
What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... The wallet? Chillin'? Just about the same. Just want to tickle my brain with a game that tickles my brain, so we're just playing some Ace Attorney right now. Some old school brain tickling game. So I remember he said he found the wallet, but that doesn't necessarily mean he found the wallet at his workstation. Yeah, you found the wallet outside your workstation. You remember the wallet, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Ms. Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it that you found when you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Well, that's one lock broken.
Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murder had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. This was used at 1 a.m., doofus. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial yesterday.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that's supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way. Machide?
Yeah, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. Ooh, that's a very thick alert for stream raiders. That's a really thick alert. That's a thick alert if I ever saw a thick alert. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Right in the middle of your shift, you doofus.
Oh.
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
No.
That was easy.
Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
Larry.
There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
Thank you for the epic artillery as well, Alt Karan. What happened that night anyway?
My Donna happened.
Your Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It's like some terrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So is that why you left the security guard office?
Come in, it's all my fault. How could I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What?
He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry?
Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
Nick.
Talk about this buzzer to me.
The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
Oh, that's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am.
Oh, wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks. I try.
Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed.
What about this?
Maya, you should have a love letter from me.
No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter.
What? How do you know about that, Maya?
Huh?
How much is Alexis demanding this time?
Huh? Who is this Alexis?
Didn't we show him this letter yesterday, too? I'm pretty sure we did.
Ah, that's the wallet I found.
You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right?
I didn't sneak out of work to get socked in the kisser. If only I'd been more responsible at work. I might have spotted the murder on the monitor like I was supposed to.
Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you?
Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it's brought Desi and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass is half full. Am I right?
Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know.
Don't forget, Nick, half full.
So was this the card that was used by the culprit that night?
Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 in the morning. Your client had this card, right? And it's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man.
Uh,
Please pay for the food because I'm not defending you again.
The CEO of our company, he was a pretty good guy.
huh? Really?
Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right?
Yeah, I kinda noticed.
Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay.
I see.
I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building.
So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, you went to the bottom of the barrel.
To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I just want to be like him. And don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. I'm 25 now. It's about time to start giving some serious thought to my life.
Ain't that the truth? Good. That's the way to be. Wait, what exactly are you thinking about, though? What exactly is this man's thinking about?
Well, you know, my future, my dreams.
Larry, when exactly does this future of yours start?
A man's life begins at 30. It's my theory, anyway. I figure I got another 5 years of guilt-free screw-ups before I have to buckle down.
Yo, word, Leon, word. Yo, the boss level is gonna be swimming. Larry, I think forget it. We're just gonna have to have a nice long talk next time.
Whoa, who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me.
Oh, it's Adrian. She's my cutie. Forget about it. You don't need to know, and I'm not telling you.
Hey now, I thought we were pals. I got a major things for girls with black sleeveless shirts and glasses. How do you know that? And if they have an orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool.
He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian, can he?
That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time.
Ooh, long time, huh?
Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya.
I don't think he even knows what he's saying anymore.
You're 26, right? Don't you think it's about time you take a long, hard look at your life?
Sure.
The only time you can really screw up and hope to recover from it is when you're young.
Huh? Well, I guess so.
Naturally, I'm not talking about you, Maya. You're already perfect.
It's hard to imagine Larry not screwing up at any age. Alright, talk to us about the emergency buzzer.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you just come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
It must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right?
Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Oh, do you think you could just take just one more look for me, pretty please?
Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that.
What?
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake.
Bruh.
We spoke too soon.
Huh? But how?
It can't be. It's impossible. Masaka.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
At night, it went off just once in the morning, at around 1 a.m.
1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened.
Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Let me just double check something real quick. I guess we could go ahead and present this to Gumshoe, maybe. Wait, really? We can't show it to him?
You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love?
What are you going on about, Larry?
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record?
Oh, the record? No, nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Now we have to break her lock next. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ms. Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be. It could be a fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation.
Do we have any evidence the urn that was submitted to the trial was genuine? Any evidence to suggest that the urn was genuine? Evidence to suggest that the urn that was submitted was genuine. Do we have to present somebody's profile? No, okay. Maybe I have to go back to a location. It's been almost hitting the 2-hour mark. What am I missing? I hate to look at a guide for this, but I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here. Since it's been a hot minute since anybody probably played this game. I think I am doing the right steps, it's just that I'm missing, like, literally one thing. You must be relieved when we got the sacred urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it.
Hmm?
Don't at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I
mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Amy, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the face has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out about that one when she gets back to Crying Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crying Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Crying Village to do their training, right?
Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen.
Is that what happened last year still? Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the crying technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worst in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
It sounds like being the Master Crying is going to be a heavy responsibility.
Okay, so it was a matter of just literally talking to Maya, and boom. October 13, Detention Center Visitors Room. We literally needed to talk to Maya about a couple things, and boom. We triggered the next thing to happen. Ay. Alright, let's finish placing down some troopers here. And go to our own map. And then, when I take my restroom break, hopefully we can beat the boss battle. Feels like Curry doesn't need a specific order for his troopers. Wait, did the store reset already? Oh, it did reset. Interesting. Alright, 21 units replaced this time. It's pretty adequate. We got Drac, Santa Inhas, Curry, Altcran, Rohan, Vader, 009, Kiba, Leon, and we got triple artilleries out here all day, every day. Let's see, we have a Skull Bearer over here. Do they have... Let's actually put in a high ground, like around the middle over here. All right, best of luck, folks. Hopefully this will work. Let's do this thing. I'll be right back. Okay, how's this looking? We have Leon with the most kills, 11 kills and 8 assists. Rohan with 7 kills and 2 assists. Altcaran with 7 kills and 1 assist. Kiva with 5 kills. Me with 3 kills. Vader with 3 kills. Drac with 1 kill. And that's given to
Hi, how
Rohan.
are you?
Good job. Good job, everybody. We beat the map poggers. Alright. Now let's see which route we're going to take on this map, actually. Gold, gold, gold. 1 silver and an extra gold. Common, common, gold, gold. That's 3. Let's see. This path will give us 1, 2, 3, 4 golds.
Hi, how are you?
1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold. Okay. So we're going to get. Alright, so we could do 2 ways. We can either do the Orc Ritual Site or we could do the Dragon's Nest. If we wanted to do the Dragon's Nest, we had to take out the dragon eggs. I think I'm up for the challenge of taking out the dragon eggs, actually. Or we could still do the Orc Ritual Site. We'd still have to take out the Undead Horde. Hey, actually, you know what? Let's go for the Dragon's Nest. I'm up for the challenge. Let's start with the Midnight March on here. Nobody knows what's going to happen here, so I'm going to do... Alright, which unit do I want to level up next? I think I'll level up my... I'll do a musketeer actually. Wait, do I want to do a musketeer? No, I'll save the musketeer for the trading grounds. Oh, thank you for the host, Kiore. Actually, you know what? I'll bring my healer. I should level up my healer. So that way you guys can... I literally have no idea where things are supposed to be. Thank you for that, Drac. Okay, so now that's 10. That's 9 units to level 10. So I need to just get one more unit. Probably... Wait, hold on. Why is my Champion Berserker level 10 over here, and my Paladin at level 9 over here, but my Epic Dice Buster is over here? The UI really confuses the heck out of me. Appreciate it, Kiri. Appreciate it. Need to get 15 to level 10. Yeah, getting 15 to level 10 is really a drag, honestly, with Stream Raiders. Oh yeah, for anybody who wants to put their units down as Stream Raiders. Let's go back to the viewer side of things to see how everybody else's map is doing. Wait a minute. What does it have to do? Get a unit to level 20. Who's close to level 20? Wait, my archer or my... Oh, my tank. I mean... Yeah, I guess we can get tank scrolls. Yeah, go ahead and do your lurk, Kiore. Enjoy your games. I think that's what you've mostly been doing anyways. Enjoy your games. We'll be here. So now it's October 13th. We're in the detention center in the visitors room. We have to question our client and... Well, let's see what the dude can tell us.
Mr. Wright!
Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation?
Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore!
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night the secret urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. Hey, thank you for the hydration, Rohan. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. There's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
Okay. I was at KB Security around 1 o'clock that night. I took out my wallet to open the door with a key card.
So is that when you dropped it?
I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth earlier.
What are you still doing with this key card anyway? Did you return it when you left your job?
Of course I returned it. Don't be silly. But it got sent back to me along with the blackmail letter.
With the blackmail letter?
Yeah, it said, use this to enter the CEO's office.
So, was this blackmail letter written by KB Security CEO Kate Bullard?
I think so, probably. You can only get into the CEO's office if you have a key card.
And the blackmail letter said to meet at KB Security.
Guess no one other than Mr. Bullard could have written the letter then.
This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey, this is a list of all the things Mask to Mask stole.
And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items?
The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the price should be at least 3 times higher than that.
I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard.
That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. It makes a terrible racket.
Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise.
Does this buzzer have something to do with this case?
Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there were no prints on it or anything else for that matter.
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But
Mask to Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared.
that's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Mask to Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed it to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh?
Wow, awesome. Wait, hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight?
That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat.
As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Atme found the mask-to-mask disguise? That's interesting.
Yeah, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this.
Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume.
That must have been really time-consuming, huh?
Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
Blackmail letters? Plural?
You got them starting when?
Tell us more now.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed.
Oh, that's scary.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't.
Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore?
Mr. Bullard, my old boss. It's so sad.
Do you have any idea what might have happened? Was there anyone that might have wanted him dead?
Oh yeah, sure. Mr. Bullard was the type of guy who made lots of enemies. He did lots of threatening things to people.
Wait, do you mean to scare people or that he threatened them with blackmail?
Well, I guess they're kind of the same, right? Isn't he great? I wish I could be half as cool as him. Besides, he's the only one that really believed me when I said I was the thief.
Hey, hang on a second. This is the guy that had you arrested for murder.
Well, I still don't think that make him a bad person.
What in the world do you see in that coffee-crazed prosecutor?
Desi, she really has a thing against criminals.
Do you have any idea why that is, Mr. Delight?
Well, if you want to know the details, you'll have to ask her.
The thing is, after I lost
the job at KB Security, I needed to earn more money to keep Desi satisfied. Lots of money. But I just couldn't seem to find a good job.
Ain't that the truth?
That's why I wound up having become the thing that Desi hates most. A thief. He's an ace detective, alright. He's been hot on my trail ever since the first heist.
Yes, but he made a pretty stunning confession in court today.
It was me all along. I am Mask to Mask.
Kono Dioda.
I don't know what to say. I guess he's just delusional.
That's exactly what your wife said about you.
Once I decided to become a thief, I started studying like crazy.
Studying like what? Petty Larceny 101? The history of pilfering?
No, but I watched a lot of movies and read a lot of novels about great thieves.
Oh yeah? I admire you for doing your homework. If for nothing else.
All the great ones had their own trademarks, flashy costumes, calling cards, unique laughs, and catchy slogans like "Farewell, my friends." I figured I needed to do a good job with that if I was going to make a splash.
Yeah, I guess you really can't say goofy stuff like that unless you're a master thief.
Farewell, or we shall meet again, you know?
Hokey stuff like that.
This is the detective was in charge of the Mask to Mask investigations. He was so happy when I surrendered yesterday that he actually shed tears of joy.
Well, what? Gumshoe cried? Really? Was this single manly tear, or did he let loose and sob?
Sobbed. I started weeping myself too. It was truly infectious. A truly moving moment, if I do say so myself.
Ooh, that must have been one heck of a beautiful scene.
If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I'm convinced that these two are blind.
I'm ashamed to admit it. But sometimes I wonder if I'm really cut out to be a thief.
Well, isn't that obvious?
It doesn't suit you at all.
I knew it. I guess I'm not the only one who came to that conclusion. A great lawyer and so young. You really are an inspiration. I bet you make lots and lots of money, don't you?
That doesn't sound right coming from a thief, even if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry. I suppose you could say I'm nothing but a terrible lowlife.
Why do you say that?
This is the first time I've ever had to actually face a victim of one of my crimes.
Guess he's talking about the sacred urn.
Yeah, but I thought that you weren't the one who stole my urn.
That's true about the urn, I guess. Maybe I should give up this life of crime, try becoming a professional cowbell player.
I think we presented all we could for him.
This photo. This has got to be the real Mask to Mask.
I'm sure it is. I know Mask to Mask when I see him.
Yes, but this isn't you, right, Ron?
Well, no. I was at KB Security then.
So then, I guess it really is Detective Acme after all.
That's kind of strange.
What is?
Up until now, Mask to Mask has gone after famous works of art or treasures. Why did he suddenly decide to steal this plain-looking urn that nobody would want?
You make it sound like he had nothing to do with the theft.
Well, it wasn't me that chose to steal this urn.
What about Detective Acme? Could he be the one that sent it?
Looks that way. I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah, that night, because of the letter, I had no choice but to go to KB Security.
Alright, there's a lot of stuff that we need to unwind here. So that night, you didn't go to Lord Lee Taylor, you went to KB Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should.
Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door.
That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone?
And suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam!
Was it Kate Bowler that hit you?
I know who it is.
I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyways, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe.
Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it.
Okay, what did you do after that?
Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one to set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them.
Nick? All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that. So why were you fired, though?
Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security?
How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please!
Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet.
Thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually.
Why have you been hiding it from her anyway?
Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over.
Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place?
Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring her in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway.
So maybe he became mask to mask for Desiree, huh?
Speaking of mask to mask,
Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are mask to mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday?
That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, a tragic clown.
I guess it's true. I was the one who stole that urn.
Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time.
So then the person dressed up as mask to mask in this photo, it's gotta be...
It's gotta be Detective Acme. This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got?
No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes. Just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist.
Oh, thank you for the epic barbarian, Kiba.
That first letter, it said, I know you did it.
So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that?
It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that it was you, so give up, he went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal.
Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't you worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me 10,000.
No one said anything about being worried, you know.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail.
Plans? What are these plans you're talking about?
They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security behind blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested trading methods.
So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from a very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all? But someone else is behind the thefts? Someone who planned them all out in detail? Someone who planned them all out in detail?
to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. And I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans, too?
Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal.
Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth?
Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay?
Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
Yes? But please don't hurt me.
Mr. King Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him?
Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. Really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Mystic Maya! Hey, it's Pearly! I'm back!
Hey, Pearls, so what have you been up to this whole time?
Oh, the sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And, what'd you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick. We gotta find out how they got there.
Okay, we'll go find out how they got there.
Oh, please don't forget about me.
Okay, so now I have something to present.
That's kind of strange.
What is?
Up until now, Mask to Mask has gone after the famous works of arts or treasure. Why did he suddenly decide to steal this?
Oh, he already said that. Alright, I think we're almost done with this investigation portion. Wait, why did I get pinged in Discord? Who pinged me? Ay, ay, ay. I just witnessed a Discord message thread just go into chaos in a popular content creator's Discord. Why am I not surprised, honestly? Why am I not incredibly surprised? Ay, ay, ay. Then again, it is freaking Atsu, so... If it was Tectone's Discord, it would probably go a lot more crazier. October 13th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. Where have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
I don't think we need to do so. Unless you really do. This box, there's something about it that bothers me. I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
It looks to me like it's been dry for several days.
Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Ah, that's the box the sacred urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. I think we have the clues we need. I think this is the final part of the investigation. Is there enough time to actually for me to do a court trial and then Genshin Impact for the rest of the night? Maybe? Question mark? I suppose so. I mean, if anything, I can always do the trial another day. All right, let's crack these locks. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Crane Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how.
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Well, the urn looked like this in the photo. This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster? Ah, the poster for the exhibit.
At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there for when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth.
Wait, chotomate.
4?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must be one of those people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
Looks like she's not going to give up that last Cyclox so easily.
Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Loreley Taylor?
It's either the urn box or the paint marks. Well, Miss Andrews,
What is this supposed to mean?
there's a pink paint all over this urn.
Mm,
And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews.
but
Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape.
you can't get pink. You can get pink paint anywhere.
Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure.
Well, there is in my room.
Liar.
Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that's the same paint.
Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking the paint on the urns, the paint on the floor is... the box. This box. The urn was stored in this, right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted on it, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box is dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Alright, let's take care of the sacred urn thing and we'll get to the Stream Raiders battle.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did.
Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance.
Sigh. Ay, ay, ay.
The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream.
I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Korean Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards are pretty big.
And that's when the I am got changed to Amy?
I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Then again, she's a kid. Pardon her.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then.
But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains.
Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it.
The Amy face statue. Aha! The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And?
I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I see. That makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews,
Huh? What? I didn't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again?
Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why?
on the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And then the next day, it was moved, but why? It looks like there's some connection between the Sacred Urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief Ron Delight was at KB Security. So then why did another masked mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but I guess we could do it for tomorrow, like Monday tomorrow. It looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. And we could save right there, and we'll do the trial some other time. We spent about like 2 hours, 40-ish minutes to do this cat and mouse chase of an investigation. Let's go to Stream Raiders in the meantime to take care of the battle. I guess we'll do like maybe an hour or so of Stream Raiders before I swap over to Genshin Impact to do some artifact for the night. I got some condensed resin lined up and ready, so should be fun. Should be fun. I think I'm gonna be putting the what is it? The retracing Belai domain on hold for some time, because I'm waiting for the new domain to come out for Genshin Impact. So, let's get to the battle. Let's see who we have on the battlefield. Well, this should be an easy stage anyways, so 29 units were placed on the battlefield. Who do we have here? We have Drac, me, Leon, Vader, Rohan, Kiba, Curry, Altcaran, Bruto, Bluenose, and Chinox. Welcome. Let's go ahead and debuff these blokes over here. Alright, here we go. Now we got some zombies over here, but we're fine. Alright, there we go.
That was easy.
You know what? Since Drac has lent the most assists, I'll give him the bomber. And let's see who we get the flag bearer to. Hey, Rohan gets the flag bearer. What do you know? What do you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and do this giant siege. This is also going to be very, very easy. Let's see who I want to bring this time. Alright, who do I need to level up next? I think I'll bring my musketeer this time. Because why the heck not? Well, actually, what level is my musketeer? My musketeer is level 8. I think I'll do my paladin, actually. The paladin should still be fine. Alright, folks. You'll know what to do. Alright, I'm going to be taking a restroom break, and when we return, we'll be on Stream Raiders for a bit, but I'll be doing a little bit of Marvel Strike Force to take care of some stuff. And then afterwards, we're going to go right ahead into Genshin Impact for the rest of the night. So, I will be right back in a jiffy, folks. Let's get some commercials playing in the meantime.